Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. So we are here with another reading today to look at the rest of your year of 2025. What are the predictions, forecast? What don't you see coming? We're going to look at all of that in this reading. So as always, we have 3 piles here. Pile number 1 with the clear quartz. Pile number 2 with the black tourmaline, and pile number 3 with the rose amethyst. I always encourage everyone to stay for the breath and the prayer following the introduction to the 3 piles, as your collaboration and intention to help me connect in with your energy will provide the best reading for you. But if you would like, you can go to the timestamps down below and go ahead to your reading. So those of you who are staying, please join me in my breath. And together, let's call on Source itself. I call on Divine Source Energy to please run through me for this reading for the highest and best good of the collective that is here with me now. Calling on divine and sacred beings of light and love to please guard over this reading, protect all of our spaces from any negative energies, entities, trickster energies, anything that doesn't belong in any of our spaces. And I, in my God, sovereign and free will, denounce all energies that are not for our highest and best good. Thank you so much for guiding us all for the highest and best of all involved. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so if you stayed for the breath and the prayer and invocation, please go down to the timestamps below and choose the pile that pulls you the strongest, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome, group number 1. You chose the first pile with the clear quartz. This is a clear quartz point, which helps point you in the clear direction. So there might be something in this group about having to decide on something, that what the rest of the year may bring clarity about something you've been sitting on, some kind of decision that you just don't know maybe what direction to take or what choice to make, I'm hearing. Before we reveal the first card, I'm just going to tune into our highest and best spirit guides today for the collective. What do they need to know about the rest of the year for 2025? So they're showing me like a rock or something under the ocean floating to the top. So it could be that, let me just ask them what this is about, please. So I'm hearing rising to the surface. So I'm hearing first that in the rest of the year, for this year, something, they're showing me the moon card. Thank you. That gives me clarity. Something that you did not know about, something that might have been held from you, withheld from you. I'm hearing some kind of secret, perhaps. Something that you were unclear about is going to come to the surface, is going to show itself. And it's that which will be revealed is going to help you make a clear choice in your life. So I'm feeling a bit of heavy energy here, and I'm seeing this could be about a relationship. Something that you might have been suspicious about or needed clarity about is going to be revealed, and this is going to catapult some kind of change in a relationship. And I just want to ask my highest and best guides to please send blessings and peace to the hearts of those souls who are in those situations now. Thank you so much. What else about this rising to the surface? So I'm seeing that this is also about emotions for someone. Some kind of emotions are being brought to the surface. Oh, okay. So I'm hearing actually that there's some kind of relief coming for you guys. Okay, so they're giving me a storyline here about someone who is coming into your life within the next 6 months that you're going to feel at ease with. You're going to feel like a special kind of calm with. And this is going to allow you to express emotions with them in a way that you haven't previously, where you didn't feel safe to do so. Yes, I'm hearing now with the metaphor of the water that you've been drowning in emotions on your own. And I'm seeing like you might look around at the people in your life and there just isn't the right person to call or to turn to. I'm seeing the emperor in my mind, like someone very strong coming into your life that is going to hold space for you. And now they're attuning me to the throat chakra. And so for those of you who resonate with that message, your throat chakra is going to start to open. So this emotional expression is going to allow you to come in to your essence, I'm hearing. So you can express your essence. So I'm seeing this as like emotions that have been thwarting your essence, heavy emotions, emotional debris, I'm hearing, is going to be cleared as this person comes in and sort of opens up space for your heart to be heard. This is very, very beautiful. And like my heart is racing as I'm saying that. It's almost like they're showing it to me almost as if like someone's blood pressure has been very low and very slow to the point where you feel very lethargic. Because what energizes us is our authentic expression of our emotions. And you've been sort of out of alignment with your authenticity because you've been quelling all of these heavier emotions because you haven't had an outlet for them. And so this year, what is being predicted is that the right person or people are going to come into your life to create space wherein you can express some of these emotions, release some of these emotions, and then they're doing it again with my throat chakra. Excuse me. Let me just take a sip of water. I mean, it always clears once I give the message, but it's a little uncomfortable. Once this happens, you will feel like I'm hearing a quickening effect where you're going to have more desire to live in your life. I'm seeing somebody who goes out and starts buying new clothing, someone who starts a gym membership, and then I see someone like in nightlife, like really dressing up and going out with your friends and going to some new restaurants. I'm hearing for some of you, this is already starting to happen. So you're going to have a more vibrancy in your life. You're going to have more interest in your life as the next 6 months unfold. So it feels like a really exciting time actually for this group. Okay, I'm starting to clear through the body. So I think I'm going to go ahead and reveal this first card. Breakthrough. Isn't that beautiful? And look at this. With the clear quartz. I did not see that. Wow. So now I don't even remember what I just said. A lot of you know I often do not remember what was channeled. But indeed, a breakthrough is coming in the next... Oh, okay, I do remember now. Okay, I just asked it. I totally forgot. It's really crazy how that happens. So with this expression, and we have azurite here, right? A throat chakra stone here, and third eye stone, I should say. Wow, a lot of throat chakra clearing here. Some major breakthrough is occurring for this group. And isn't that interesting? It looks like the deeper part of water, and then you rising to the surface, even with the arrow here. Can you guys see that? How beautiful is that? Ah, I love those synchronicities. Okay. So there's literally like a breakthrough the water. There's a book that they're showing me. Wow, I would have never remembered that. Thank you. It's called She's Come Undone. She's Come Undone. I don't know if any of you read that book. I must have read it about 25 years ago, I have to say. But it is about awakening. It is some kind of awakening. So some of you guys are definitely having some kind of awakening over the next 6 months. And the awakening is in your essence, what you really are. And when you, and they just alerted me to the 65, which is reduces to an 11, a master number 11, right? You guys definitely will be coming more into who you are in your essence. I just love that word. It's so beautiful. I was even speaking to a friend about the word essence the other day. So maybe she catapulted that vocabulary in my mind, and now Spirit has activated that for me. Thank you so much. Beautiful. So some of you may really come online with your authentic spirits, which is really so needed on the planet right now. We all need to be our unique souls and just emit that light into the world. So what a beautiful start to this reading. Now, I am using a very old deck. It's called the Keepers of the Light. Some of you may know it. I was sitting on which decks to use today, and they just told me to use this deck because the people who are attracted to my channel will resonate with these more enlightened cards, let's say, enlightened messages. So I'm going to get reacquainted with the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, who I love. Okay, messages for group number 1. What are the predictions for the rest of 2025? With this breakthrough card here, what don't they see coming? Show me clearly, please. Not getting a clear message. Hang on, guys. Please show me clearly, Spirit. There we are. Thank you. And this one? They told me to stop. Okay. Never know why, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, let's see. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. My goodness. Okay, so truth is being revealed. That truth is who you are on a soul level. On a soul level. Now, with Lady Venus here, I'm hearing a high likelihood that with those people who are coming into your life, there is a love coming in. This can be a love of friendship, but I'm seeing this as a divine counterpart for some of you. Okay, so what I'm seeing is with this diamond here, they're showing me a mirror that as you come into your authentic spirits, which you already know that you are, this group already knows, I feel like you guys have been feeling that you've been on the precipice of some major change for a very long time. So when I revealed that card, some of you were like, yep, I am on the precipice of major change. That is correct. This is my reading. And in that breakthrough, in that clarity of self, I'm hearing reverence to the self, where you hold high degree of respect for yourself. The world is going to mirror that with the gift of love. Now, we used the word awakening before, especially with the master number 11. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yes. Some of you are actually going to experience a spiritual awakening or are well on your way to experiencing a profound spiritual awakening. In one of my other videos, I talked about some major shifts that are supposed to occur this spring. And so it's not over yet. We have yet to see that. But this is happening on an individual level as it happens on a macro level. Because everything that is happening on an individual level is being reflected in the earth. And all the ways that Mother Earth is shifting is being reflected in the consciousness of her inhabitants. Right? As within, so without, as above, so below. Everything is mirroring itself now. So the most important message for this group about the rest of this year is that you need to make sure that you are moving through your life with authenticity. I'm also hearing integrity, but integrity to the self. Does your style represent you? Does the way that you speak about yourself actually represent you? In what ways are you lying to yourself or not honoring yourself? This is the time in your life to activate your divine fingerprint. How magnificent is it that we all have unique fingerprints? If there is lack of clarity about the magic that exists across all time and space, to me, it is the fingerprint that is unique to every single being on this planet, every living thing on this planet. So that's what this group is being called to do, because what is being predicted is that much of your dreams that you've been sitting on, that you've been wondering about, why aren't they happening? They are happening now. They are coming to fruition. They are coming to light for the end of this year as you move more into your awakened spirits. Okay, let's see what the next card says. Kutumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. They literally just said that. You already know that you are on the precipice of change. As they had said, when we revealed this card, you were like, yep, that's me. I am on the precipice of change. Now, they're showing me the word trust, truth, and trust coming up twice. So there is a lot about your intuition here and trusting your intuition here. They're showing me the High Priestess now. There is something very important about you trusting yourself on your path, because I'm hearing you just have a little bit more to go. You have a little bit more to go before this major breakthrough occurs. They're showing me like a volcano erupting. I don't know what that is about exactly, but it could just be symbolism. But there's some kind of something erupting. So this is not small, you guys. What is going to happen before the end of this year is something major for you guys. And I'm hearing that it could be catapulted by someone coming into your life. It could be a love. I'm also seeing that it could be like a mentor or a guide, somebody that you might work with. It could be a reading like this one. It could be a mentor or a class that you take. But I'm not suggesting, let me just be clear here, the power that wants to unfold within you is not predicated on something external. Let me just be clear about that. Your mastership, right? Number 11 here, is not predicated on anything external. It is that you are ready for some major breakthrough, that this person, place, or thing is going to come into your life and activate it. It's like pressing a button. You have everything you need inside of yourself for this breakthrough to occur. The universe is just saying, hey, I'm going to usher something else in to help this occur. Why? Because humans are a unity consciousness, whether we know it or not, which we don't in a lot of ways, but we are coming online with that awareness that we are all connected. So when one of us activates the other, we all get activated, if that makes sense. Really stunning. Okay, let's get some more information from the Astro deck. What areas of the collective in group number 1, what areas are being activated? Where are they having breakthroughs? So I'm actually seeing like all across your life, but can we get some sort of detail here? Because that's really what I think the listeners are interested in. They just gave me like a whole pack here, which I'm not going to take, but it is reflective of the idea that this is happening across your life in many different areas. Yes. I just keep seeing like this spark. It's like it looks like a soul spark, like something is coming to light. It's very magical. Okay, let's get detail, please, for group number 1. What areas are they breaking through? Okay, that was clear. Okay, 4th house. Let's just sit on that for a minute. Where else? This one? And this one? I'm not taking these other 2 cards. Please don't tell me to take these 2 other cards. Okay, just the top one. Okay. These readings are very long. Okay. 6th house. Wow. And we have master number 44. Okay, they're just telling me to start there. Okay. 4th house, house and home, foundations. Okay, so some of you might be moving before the end of the year, especially with the number 44 here. 4th house, okay, we've got 444. Drop a 444 down below if you're moving, or if you resonate with angel number 444. I definitely resonate with the 4s, that's for sure. 4th house, beautiful. Some of you might be moving. Some of you with Venus here might be beautifying your home in a significant way. Significant way. I just saw somebody with a, I think it's a sledgehammer, breaking through a wall. So you might have had a kitchen that was separate from your dining room, and you're breaking through that wall to create an open plan. What else about 4th house? I'm seeing somebody actually, I'm hearing the word excavation, excavating, like building a house from the ground up. I'm seeing somebody who just, I'm hearing like an expat, somebody who left the States and is in another country altogether now. Please let me know if that's you. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Okay, so you're building a whole new house and home in a totally different country. What else? They're showing me this as a window. I don't know if some of you have like a very ornate singular window in your home, but they just alerted me to that. Some of you might have the number 4 in your new address. Show me the sort of shocking, bigger predictions. What don't they see coming about the 4th house? Oh, so they just said reconciliation with the mother. I didn't mention the 4th house often denotes relationship with the mother. So someone might not see that their mother is coming back or will be reaching out to you. Or you are someone's mother and you haven't spoken to your child in a long time, and you'll be reaching out to them, or they'll be reaching out to you. Some kind of reconciliation happening before the end of the year. Okay, 6th house. Please give me some keywords off the bat. Health, yes. Detox, okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. So with health, they said, we're not going to go into physical health. They're alerting me to the chakras on this card that I didn't actually, it didn't stand out to me, but they said to look at the chakras here. So there's some kind of balance. Oh, so with the 4th house and foundation, this is being reflected in this card as well, that some of you might experience some kind of energetic balance. Of course, that makes sense, because when you come into your authentic spirit, your chakras can all balance out naturally. Naturally. This is not where you're going to some healer and they're doing a chakra balancing session. This is about you becoming more aligned with who you really are. That's what this 6th house is about. And the angel number 44, because this is about spiritual alignment for this group. Okay, let's see what the other 2 cards say. Wow, 7th house, relationship. Beautiful. So we have talked about this. There is definitely someone here who's going to meet their divine counterpart before the end of the year. How do I know this? Number 1, because we've got Venus on the table. Number 2, now we have 7th house of commitment and marriage, if that's something you're interested in, relationship. And number 3, we have 45, which equals the number 9. And we are in a 9 year. 2025 reduces down to a 9. Okay, we have 3 indicators in addition to breakthrough, if you want to use the breakthrough as the 4th one, but let's say 3 indicators of a relationship on the table here. And let's see the final card. Descendant, invitation. Okay, so you might want to look at what your descendant is, what that sign is. So whatever your ascendant is, it's opposite to that where the descendant is. But I do want to say what they're alerting me to is the descendant being at the 7th house in the chart, if any of you know the natal chart. So the ascendant is at the 1st house and the descendant is at the 7th house. So I'm going to call this a validation of the 7th house. There is definitely an invitation to love for those of you who are interested in that before the end of the year. Okay? So guys, I think I'm going to wrap the reading there. Thank you so much for staying for this beautiful reading for the end of your 2025. It looks pretty amazing for this group. Spiritual awakening, breakthroughs, trusting yourself, really coming into your own, going out with friends, doing fun and interesting things that really are in alignment with who you really are, and potentially coming into love with your divine counterpart, maybe setting up new home somewhere, maybe in another country even, beautifying your home. So many amazing, wondrous messages here, in addition to the initial channel messages before we even revealed the card, the first card. So if anything resonated for you guys, please comment down below. I'd love to connect with you guys, and like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would so appreciate that so very much. And if nothing else, I will look forward to seeing you guys or connecting with you guys rather, in the next reading. So many blessings to you guys and so much love. Take good care. Welcome, group number 2. You chose the second pile with the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is one of the most powerful stones of protection. So you are definitely highly protected for the rest of this year. This might be very important for some of you who have been going through some kind of challenge. Something that felt, I'm hearing the word burdensome, burden, like a burden to you. I'm seeing that some of you might have been a caregiver to someone who has been ill, and that there is some kind of aid coming in, someone to come help you or something. I'm also seeing money coming in for this group to help you with these challenges, maybe to help with someone who you're taking care of. I'm seeing someone who is a recent new parent who had a child. I'm seeing money coming in to help you with that. Yes, there's some kind of cloak of protection coming in for this group that is very vivid and strong, I will say. Okay, so we are looking at the rest of 2025. We're looking at predictions. I want clear predictions, a clear forecast of what group number 2 should expect for the rest of their year, and what do they not see coming? What do they not see coming? Quick sip of water here. Okay, let's reveal the first card, you guys. Lightbringer, candle quartz. Okay, so I just heard seeing the light in the dark, seeing the light in the dark. So I think that resonates with the original message that they gave about, they're showing me like a long tunnel with a point of egress that is a point of light. So it does feel like for the remainder of this year, you guys are going to come out of some kind of heavy place that you have been in. They're showing me like a person bent over and there's like a boulder on his back. It's like an albatross on your back, like something you've been carrying. I just heard for 7 years. For 7 years. I don't know who that resonates for, but that is a very long time to be carrying some kind of burden. And it seems like there is some, I'm hearing again, point of egress, a point where you can exit this abyss, I'm hearing. Wow. I'm sorry that you guys have been going through such heaviness. I'm just going to ask Spirit right now to please emit, beautiful golden divine light to the collective who is here for this reading. Please help lighten their load. Thank you so much. Oof. So I'm seeing that some of you are really going to come out of this heaviness as this year winds down. And this is a very powerful message for some of you. I'm seeing someone crying, like you have needed, I'm hearing the bow to break, but in a positive way, like you've needed something to release for a long, long time. Yeah, I'm seeing like the final thread being broken, this final thread. I don't know if any of you sew, but I'm seeing like someone sewing. I think that's why they gave me that metaphor. Or some kind of, yeah, I'm hearing the word tapestry, like some kind of yarn. Yeah, like a thin yarn. I don't know what that's called, but anyway, needlework, some kind of needlework. Yeah. Anyway, so there is something coming in to release you of some kind of burden. They just showed this to me, like this stone up here. It kind of looks like a little eye, and it does feel like there might be some kind of third eye awakening for this group, where some of this heaviness has been blocking your third eye from awakening. I'm hearing the word decalcify, so the decalcification of your third eye. This might be starting to take shape through the next 6 months, through the end of this particular year. I just heard Sagittarius. I don't know if any of you are Sagittarians. That this might be a very specific message for you. Okay, let's pull some cards from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. I have not used this deck in a long time, but as I was looking at my array of Oracle cards, I was told to use this deck because the people who are going to be attracted to this message today are going to need sort of these very spiritual, high vibrational, almost esoteric messages, because those are going to be the people who will be attracted to this channel. Okay, so Ascended Masters, Keepers of the Light, what can group number 2 expect for the rest of 2025? Please show me clearly. That wanted to come out, and this wanted to come out. Let's just see if there's any other messages. Any other messages for group number 2? No. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, let's see. The Shekhinah, sacred self, and there's the Merkaba right there. Beautiful. You're in the right place, you guys. Sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So she has an illuminated moon on her third eye. So there is definitely an awakening occurring, and pile number 1 was all about awakening. So you might want to go listen to that message, but there's definitely a thread happening already through the messages about an awakening for the people who are going to be attracted to this reading. The sacred self, this also came up in the first reading, you guys. Unleash your spirit. Now that word really stood out to me, unleash, because there's something binding you, or something, they're correcting me, something that has been binding you that is now releasing. There's something that is closing out, I'm hearing. Okay, so they're telling me that whatever heaviness that has been binding you has been blocking you from fully allowing you to express your gifts. And so some of you, as this burden, as this cloak, I don't know what this is, this shadow, it could be physical things in your life as well as energetic, but that is being released now with the black tourmaline. Okay, there's protection coming in for this group. Your wings are going to open. So some of you may resonate with the angelics, okay? Your wings are going to open and your sacred gifts are going to come back online for the remainder of this year. And that I'm hearing that was purposeful in terms of the dark, the negative energies that have been abound on this planet. That is clearing now. That's clearing across our planet, I should say, okay? But it's definitely clearing for this group. Now, there is something about dance for this group. You guys might be souls who clear through the body. And you'll know this if you experience a lot of chronic illness or your heart palpitates when you're around a lot of heavy energy. Yeah, you'll know if you're someone who transmutes through the body. The way to release heavy energy, one way, is to dance. So if right now you feel so cold, get up and just like shake your body, stomp your feet. There's a practice in Eastern methodologies that is about like hitting the body in order to get the circulatory system going. Okay, so there might be something in that for you guys. Okay, so there's definitely some light coming into your life, and that light and that level of protection that is going to clear away this debris or going to help lighten your load is to help you come into your divine gifts, your sacred gifts. How beautiful is that? Okay, let's see what the next card has to say. Mercury, open communication. Okay, so Mercury resonates with the third house. So some of you might have your North Node in the third house this year. Get a weight off your chest. Are you guys kidding me right now? We just talked about the weight being on that person's back. Could be on your chest too. They're alerting me to the black robe that is around Mercury's body here. There's some kind of cloak. We talked about a cloak, right? Some kind of heaviness that you guys have been carrying. Speak up with love and be heard. So there's something about the expression, right? We have the word express. We have the word communicate, speak up and be heard. So we see a lot of repeating messages here. And whenever I get repeating messages in my readings, it is a clear sign that Spirit is with us and the messages are crystal clear. They're there to be validated. Okay? We see the light and the dark. The light and the dark. I don't know if you guys see that. We have white wings and dark wings here. Okay, because everything is everything, as Lauryn Hill says, right? Everything is everything. Everything actually exists in the same place. Light and dark exist in the same place. It is about the ushering in of the perspective of the light that allows the light to anchor in and take shape. I hope that makes sense. It is how you are perceiving your life that allows the light to anchor in. Look upon your light. Look upon the areas of your life with light. So, some kind of open communication. Let's look at this card a little bit. As the weight releases from your chest, your capacity to express yourself clearly is going to come online. Let me just listen to Spirit for a moment. Please show me clearly about the predictions for 2025, for the rest of their year. As they clear this energy, they come into their sacred gifts. Okay, so they just said communication with Spirit. So this is obviously a very high vibratory group that I'm speaking to. So I'm going to speak to you guys frankly. You guys are highly clairvoyant and you're channelers. You're channelers of the higher realm. Some of you are going to channel the angelics. Some of you might channel ascended masters. You know what? I'm going to pull a card on that. For those of you who are interested in channeling, okay, who want to communicate with the higher realms, can we ask which beings, if any, which beings will this collective be channeling or communicating with, either for clients or for themselves, for their own awakening? What beings? Okay, they're showing me this card. I'm really excited to turn this over. Let's see. What beings will you be communicating with this year? Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So we have voice again. Voice, speak up, express. We have a lot of throat chakra activation here. How beautiful is that? I'm starting to clear through my body. Sorry, you guys. I'm not sorry, but it makes it hard for me to speak a little bit. There is a deep connection you have perhaps with the Buddha. Please let me know in the comments down below if any of you resonate with the Buddha. How beautiful is that? I'm hearing a sacred connection to nature. Some of you might build some kind of relationship with nature. Some of you might be planting gardens this year. Okay, now let's go to the astro deck and see what areas of your life, will there be an unfolding for the rest of 2025. Okay, this feels like a very, like I'm feeling a little heady. Also with the, I don't know if some of you know, but when the reason why the Buddhists in this tradition wear buns on their head is because they consider the hair a sacred part of the body and alive. And so when you coil your hair on the top of your head, it allows you to connect with Source, with Shekhinah, okay? Which is Source, which is God, okay? Your sacred self is God, personified. Okay, what other areas are they connecting in with this year and this one? Okay. Let's see what areas are unfolding, areas of focus for the rest of the year. 28 Chiron. Okay. So Chiron is an astral body that delineates the wounded healer, the aspect of you that needs some kind of healing. And that definitely resonates with the light bringer here. So whatever this shadow is, whatever the wounded part of you is, this is being healed this year. And now they're showing me, you guys, that there are two, I love when this happens. I don't know where to put the cards. There are two 28s on the table, which equals 10. Something closing out. A chapter is closing out for you guys. And they're showing me with this, I don't know if you can see, there's a snake on this card as a Kundalini awakening. Awakening of your Shakti, okay, of your Kundalini energy. How auspicious is that, you guys? I feel like I feel very emotional as I tap into this energy. Like you guys have really been through it. You guys have really been through it. But they're showing me with the blue in the background here and the blue here and the blue here, your divine expression is going to come online. Your capacity to be free, the fullest expression of you is going, I'm just seeing like horses running in a field. There is some divine expression coming online for you guys. And that's going to be different, I suppose, for all of you. But it can be channeling, it can be singing, it can be connecting with your higher self in the sacredness and the sanctity of your own home. It doesn't have to be with other people. And it could be with Master Buddha himself. That is so divinely inspired and beautiful. Okay, what other areas for the rest of 2025? Pallas Athena, think. Okay, so Mercury also resonates with thought. Mercury is all about thought. Very interesting. The way that they're showing this card to me, there are two things that are actually coming up. Okay, three things coming up. So first they're alerting me to the number 30, which reduces down to a 3. And earlier I said to you guys that the house of communication is the third house. So again, some of you might have your North Node in the third house this year. That's pretty mind-blowing, okay? Number 2. I love this when there's so many messages coming in. There is a false mask being removed from your life, okay? Whatever this cloak is, okay? This is being removed from your life. And they're showing it to me like a demon. Not to be scared or anything, but there are some, I'm seeing the angelics coming in. Like I'm seeing them like powerfully. Often we see angelics as sort of lighted, sparkly, beautiful beings out there in the ether that are untouchable. But no, they are showing me these powerful beings, like shooting down to the earth and whisking away this demonic, negative energies, entities, burdens that are blocking you from your light, Now, the third piece is about Athena herself, which is the 0 degrees of Aries. This is about warrior spirit. This is about taking initiative. That is that Greek. Oh, and Mercury is also about Greek. Oh my God, there's so many things happening right now, guys. I can't even wrap my head around it. The caduceus here with the snakes, okay? There are snakes, 3 snakes on the board. Definitely Kundalini awakening. Okay, that we talked about that Shakti rising. Where was I before? I'm sorry, there are so many messages here. Then the angel wings, all the wings here. But with Athena, let's go back to Athena for a moment. There is some kind of warrior energy coming in where you guys are going to take off. They're showing it to me like as if someone was in some kind of suit of armor and it's like breaking off of them. Like something was shrouding you and you're now coming out. They're showing it to me almost like a phoenix, but it's not a phoenix, it's an angel. It's a powerful angel opening up her wings. And they're showing me 3 sets of wings, which is the high order angels. They have 3 sets of wings. Those of you who know what that means will know what that means. Those of you who don't, it's fine. Doesn't matter. We only have so much time to get into all the details here. But wow, I don't know if any of you guys are Aries, but you are going to take flight, I'm hearing. Take off. I'm sorry if I'm yelling or my voice feels very strong in the mic, but this feels very powerful, you guys. You guys are going to experience a lot of signs and synchronicities this year, for the rest of this year. This is pretty shocking stuff. I might name this reading Shocking Prediction because this is pretty powerful. Okay, let's see the last one. 9th house. My goodness, I wish I had more time. But your final message here. First of all, we have master number 11. Group number 1 also had master number 11. The 9th house. Okay, exploration. The 9th house is all about higher learning, right? Connecting with your guides, possibly channeling. It's about spirituality, about religion, and it's also about travel. But what they are showing me above all of those things is this compass, that this group is going to start embodying their north node, their true north energy, their true, following your true north. That's what your true north. What you are here to do, your soul's purpose is going to come online. And I'm hearing this is going to be very swift, like something you have been waiting for because of this shrouded energy that has been keeping you stuck for a very long time. Did I say 7 years at the beginning for someone? Yeah, because they just alerted me to the number 7 being on the table here. Okay? Yes. You're going to come into your mastery, your mastership, your master number 11. And some of you will travel and you will be inspired on your travels. Let me know in the comments if any of you are traveling anywhere interesting. Anything else for this 9th house? Yeah, and they're just saying the spirituality piece. You guys are definitely going to be connecting in with your guides, your higher selves, third eye awakening I'm seeing, potentially connecting in with the Buddha himself, other ascended masters, most definitely. Wow. What a powerful, auspicious reading for you guys. I really hope something resonated for you guys in this reading. Please let me know in the comments down below if it did. Sorry, I'm getting a little tacky in my mouth. I was talking a lot. I'm very excited for this group and what is going to unfold for the rest of this year. And if anything resonated, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. I would so appreciate that so very much. I would love to connect to the people who felt drawn to this reading. And if nothing else, I send you so many blessings and so much love, and I look forward to connecting with you guys in the next reading. Take very, very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Wow, it has been a whirlwind with group number 1 and group number 2. I can only imagine what is going to happen in this reading. I am answering the call, you guys, about what you want to know for the rest of the year. I'm calling on the highest and best guides for predictions, for what you don't see coming for the rest of this year and without delay, for them to show me clearly, and they have been showing me clearly. So I just want to take a moment and thank our guides for showing me clearly all the stupendous changes that are going to occur in the next 6 months, or whenever you come across this reading for the rest of 2025. Okay, let's get into it. You guys chose pile number 3 with the rose amethyst, which is about abundance in the heart. Abundance in the heart. So there's definitely going to be some heart chakra awakening, possibly new love coming in. Amethyst also resonates with abundance. So there might be some financial abundance. I'm seeing the word wealth. So yeah, that might unfold in this reading today. But from group number 1 and 2, it seems like high level changes, like the people who are going to be attracted to this reading are people who are looking to spiritually ascend, looking for the shadow to be resolved and higher vibratory states of being to finally come into their lives. And I imagine it might be the same for you guys. Okay, so let's get into it. They just told me to stop and just tune in with this beautiful stone. I'm seeing like flowers, looks like flowers. I'm hearing that someone might get a gift of flowers from someone out of the blue. This actually feels like an old friend of yours that is coming back for love. That is a very, very specific message for someone. Yeah, it's like high school, like an old friend. Maybe not so old for some of you. I think I just aged myself by saying an old friend. You guys might be in your 20s. But someone from your younger years, let's say, coming back to sort of proclaim their love. And this is I'm hearing coming out of the woodwork. Like you did not see them coming. I'm also seeing someone being gifted flowers. I can't tell which way. It's like mother to daughter or daughter to mother. One of the other groups, it talked about reconciliation with the mother. I think that was group number 1. So if that resonates with you, you might want to listen to pile number 1. What else about the end of 2025? Please show me clearly predictions. So they're showing me something about like beautifying your home, which also came up in another reading. I also think that was pile number 1. Beautifying your home. I'm seeing somebody who just bought a new sheet set for their bed, a new bedspread I'm hearing. And they're saying like these bits are important because if it resonates with you, it really is reminding you, they're reminding me to remind you why these predictions are important, the smaller ones. It's to remind you that spirit is abound, okay, that you are actually being guided. And I'm hearing like not to fret, that you have a lot of guidance on your side. So that's these little bits that resonate with you guys. It's actually an important reminder that you are being guided. And it's not just for entertainment. Okay, what else, Spirit? Okay, so now they're telling me to open up to reveal the first card. Let's go ahead and do that. Beautiful rebirth. Menelite. This actually does look like a flower, even though it's a stone. It does kind of look like a flower. And we do see the flower of life in the background here. So that is a call to your divine blueprint. And now I see the master number 22. So every reading has had master numbers, by the way, 11, 44, and now 22. Let me know if angel number 22 resonates by dropping a 22 below. That's an important, I'm hearing a harbinger of what's to come. A harbinger of what's to come. Well, we are asking for predictions. So with the master number 2020, with the master number 22, although something auspicious or something might have happened in the year 2022. So I'm just going to actually go with that for a minute, that you're coming out of, let's say, in the nth of this year. Some kind of challenge or something might have happened that year that catapulted change in your life, that affected you in a very profound way, affected your heart in some profound way, that maybe you're going to be coming out of for the rest of this year. Yes, and now with the rebirth, I didn't even see that. I said it, but it didn't resonate. It didn't take shape. I'm sorry. I just want to say, for any of you who have never been to my channel, sometimes I can't think clearly because I'm so tuned into spirit. So I kind of fumble over my words a little bit, even though in my everyday life I am quite articulate. When I'm doing these readings, I do stumble over my words. So please bear with me when that happens. It's because I'm really tuned in. Rebirth. Okay. So there is definitely some kind of awakening through the heart chakra for this group, where you have been through some kind of grief, I'm hearing, where something was a blow to the heart. Maybe that's why they were starting with love there also, because it seems like some of you might have had some pretty, yes, oh my goodness, now they're showing me a lot. Oh my God, now I'm getting heart palpitations, you guys. Okay, so please slow down, spirit. Let me just tune in. One by one, please, one by one. So, okay, grief, and I'm feeling pain in my neck. I'm seeing that someone might, I just covered the mics there. Someone might have been in a car accident, and I'm hearing rupture in a relationship. So those are the three things. Can we just stop there, spirit, so I can get my footing? Grief, number one, there might have been a loss in 2022. And I'm so sorry if you experienced that. I myself experienced a grave loss in 2022. So my heart goes out to those of you who experienced that. My heart goes out to myself. Sending so much love to you guys. So some of you are coming out of a very long period of grief where something new is flowering, where maybe you're coming back to life for the first time in a very long time. Yes. Yes, I'm hearing yes. I'm just sending so much love to you guys. Number two, for one or two of you who have been in a car accident, because I feel that in the left side of my neck, some kind of whiplash, and worse, I'm seeing like a cast, someone who might have broken a bone or some such thing. I know this is very specific for someone out there. Either your cast is being taken off, or you're walking, or you're getting back in a car for the first time. This seems like a pretty profound accident. You might have experienced that in 2022 as well. If any of these things resonate, please let me know in the comments down below. But I'm feeling very dizzy and very, yeah, I feel like I'm being squished. My head feels like very heavy, some accident. Yeah, I'm seeing a few different accidents, actually. I'm seeing someone who had fallen off their bike. I'm seeing a pretty profound car accident. I am seeing something with a plane, but it's not a plane crash, but it's something with a plane. I don't know. It could have been like luggage falling on your head. I know that's very specific. Or a fall at the airport. It's some blow to the head, though, and you guys are really coming out of that. I'm hearing the word recovery for some of you. Yes, because my heart just, stop palpitating. Yes, some kind of recovery for this group. There was a third thing though, and now I lost it. What was the third one? Oh, now I'm feeling dizzy again. Yeah, some kind of illness perhaps. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. So I'm going to be a little cryptic, you guys. Those of you who understand this will understand it. Some of you might have gotten the serum, okay? The pinprick, okay, in 2022 and got sick from it, okay? That is being cleared now. And that's why my neck was hurting me, because unbeknownst to the masses, that went through the blood-brain barrier. I really hope that this video doesn't get taken down. But I have to go with it. I have to speak the truth. Okay, so some of you have had some injuries from that serum, and you are only now starting to come out of that. I'm hearing that some of you were sick from the C, okay, that virus. I'm just worried about using certain words, and have been dealing with the long haul of that, and you're starting to come out of that now. God bless you, my God. I am so sorry if you have been through that. I'm seeing zinc. Take that if that resonates. I am not a medical doctor. I'm not making any medical suggestions. If that resonates with you, so be it. Check with your medical doctor, but zinc might be helpful. Okay? Okay. Whew, okay, I just want to clear that energy. Just going to use the black tourmaline from the second group to clear that. That was heavy, you guys. Sending so much love to you guys, okay? Now, a lot of clearing, let's say, for the rest of 2025 for this group. Let's get into the Keepers of the Light. Haven't used this deck for a long time, as I said in the previous group, but Spirit called me to this deck, saying that the people who are going to be attracted more and more to this channel are spiritually awakening people, and they are ready for the Keepers of the Light. Okay. So Spirit, show us clearly, please. Clear predictions. What do they not see coming? The collective for group number 3. Please show us clearly. Sorry, some of the energies are still clearing, you guys. For group number 3, show me clearly, please. Okay, listen, you guys, they want me to just light a bit of Palo Santo. Don't worry, I will give you the full time. If you can just be patient with me, I want to clear this heavy energy. It's really heavy, you guys. So let's brighten things up. I just saw a rose. I don't know why. Okay, let's just clear the space. Let's bring in the rose quartz energy. Ah, that feels good. Let's clear the collective. Thank you guys for your patience. Any of you guys who have any clearing agents in your home? Palo Santo, sage, open up a window. Okay, let's bring the light in. Let's get some positive predictions for the rest of 2025. What do they not see coming? I already see a card that wants to come out. And this one. And that's it. Okay. Good. Rest of 2025. Wow. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. So we see the flower of life being repeated here. Okay, so there is definitely a rebirth, literally, as the earth rebirths. Those of you who know in esotericism, we are in a year of rebirth. Okay, the year 9 is a year of rebirth. We have come out of the Kali Yuga, which is the shadow aspect of the time on the planet. Okay, we're going into the Dharma phase. We're going into the phase of exaltation, I'm hearing. This is definitely a very high vibratory group who knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we already see the repeating images here. You guys are definitely turning over a whole new leaf, I'm hearing. probably because Earth is on the table here. Very important for you guys to ground, to recalibrate your energy. Okay, let's see the next card. The Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Okay, very interesting that we're talking about that purpose came up here, because that's what it feels like this rebirth is about. It's about coming into your divine purpose. Okay, let me just ask Spirit to guide me in these messages for the rest of 2025. Help me for group number 3. What do they not see coming? So that's interesting. So that's out of left field. I'm just going to say what I hear. I'm hearing siblings. So I'm hearing 2 things. I'm hearing reconciliation with a sibling. And number 2, a brother or a sister to a baby that you have. So if you have a daughter, you might be getting a son. If you have a son, you might be birthing a daughter. And I'm hearing that this reconciliation and this new child is going to help activate this rebirth. Now, in group number 2, I think it was. No, it was group number 1 again. There was a message about someone coming into your life that's going to activate you. And it feels like there is a repeated message here about the souls who were attracted to these readings, that there are specific people coming into your life who are going to help activate your soul's purpose. This is a thread that ran through all of the groups. And even with this word intervention here, okay, there are 2 things that they're showing me about that. Intervention number 1, for those of you who resonated with the idea of, what did they call it before now? It was something about an addiction, something like that, that was clearing. Some kind of intervention is helping you guys. So maybe some of you are starting therapy. Some of you might be starting rehab, or you might be at your culmination phase of those interventions where you're leaving therapy, you're leaving your rehabilitation center or rehab services, and now you're rebirthing a new life. That's actually crystal clear to me for some of you. Well done. Congratulations at that, if that's some of you who have experienced that. That takes a lot of bravery to go through that. Well done. The second piece with the intervention is that someone is coming into your life who's going to help activate your purpose. Okay? That might be a therapist. That might be a healer. That might be a guide. Okay? It might be Earth herself. I don't know. But there is something or someone coming in to intervene, to release this grief, this heaviness that's been on your heart, to help you rebirth. Okay, I'm hearing that actually someone is going to have a monumental birthday. A monumental birthday. I just heard Aquarius. That's actually after the new year. Well, yeah, January to February, right? I just heard Aquarius, that by the time of your birthday, if you're an Aquarius, you're going to look like a whole new person. I'm also seeing that an Aquarian divine counterpart might be coming in or recently came in for some of you. What else, Spirit, please show me. They're showing me, it's very interesting, they're showing me these circles as bubbles, and they're saying that a lightness is coming into your life for the rest of this year. That it's going to feel more buoyant and more joyful as the second part of this year unfolds. Yes. They're showing me the word earthquake for some reason. I don't know if that's metaphoric. It actually looks physical to me, like that there's going to be earthquakes. I mean, I hope that there won't be. But this is definitely going to stir something in your life. There's going to be some kind of kinetic energy, some kind of heavy energy. There's like it looks like an earthquake. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but But it feels like it's going to shake up your life in some way that's going to help this rebirth come online again. Yeah, there is something about staying grounded. Listen, guys, just watch the weather. If there's any call to evacuate, evacuate. That's all I can say. I don't know. There is something about a physical earthquake here. I feel like I almost don't want to tap into that because I don't want this to be like a prediction about the earth. I don't know. Anyway, there is a message here about staying grounded in the face of movement. So whoever in this group that is going to experience some kind of change, some kind of massive shift, they're just reminding you guys to stay grounded and to not be afraid. And I'm definitely not trying to incite fear in anyone here. But there is a message here about needing to stay grounded as things, I'm hearing like tectonic plates. Very unique message for you guys. I'm just going to go with it. It's like the very earth on which you're standing is going to shift. I don't know what that's about. Okay, let me just go in a little bit and ask Spirit. What are you trying to show them? They're saying yes. They're saying there is some kind of earth shift that's happening that's going to start a rebirth. Why are you showing it to group number 3, though, in particular? Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for staying for this message. They just called you guys the way showers. Wow. I'm getting a little dizzy as I tune into your energy. So some of you who will experience some tectonic shift in your life physically, there are going to be people around you who are going to be afraid, and you guys are going to be the light, because you will have learned to have been grounded because of all that you have been through. I'm seeing the message unfold now like a flower. Oh, I just want to bless you guys again, because you have a task up ahead, I'm seeing, for the remainder of 2025, where something is going to unfold on the planet, you guys. I feel like I'm in a group of very special people. I want to almost like hold all of your hands. I want us all to hold hands. They're showing me something unfolding before the end of this year. And it's like, you guys need to know that this is happening. And I say this with reverence and respect. I'm not here to have a crystal ball, but I'm just being guided to tell this group this, that there is going to be something that's going to happen around you, and you're going to be called upon to be the guiding light of people around you who are going to be in a state of shock. They're giving me Uranus energy here, like shock and awe across the planet. Yes, I heard. And you guys are going to be the divine directors. This feels very otherworldly, you guys. You can just click off if this doesn't resonate with you. But for those of you who resonate with this message, you are the divine directors of whatever is to come. And you are going to intervene with purpose on behalf of the planet. I'm hearing ley lines. Something massive is shifting under the earth. The rebirth is also about the planet rebirthing, which I think they talked about at the beginning. And everything that this group has been through, is going to finally come to fruition in a way that you do not see coming. This is like shocking. This is huge. This year, you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Interesting. You are literally guiding people out of darkness into light. You are going to be way showers, you guys. This feels like a very important message for whoever clicked on message number 3, I must say. I guess we'll all find out, won't we? It's a little weird. I almost don't want to pull from the Astro deck now. Okay, let's get one card. We got like 3 for other groups, but what area is being rebirthed? What area is being transformed before the end of 2023? Can you show us clearly if the message that you just said is clear and correct? Can you validate it, Spirit, please? Show us clearly. I'm sorry, guys, I feel very dizzy. It feels, I just have to say this. May God bless us all is all I can say if what I'm seeing is true. Okay. Yeah, it's like something is falling apart. Something is falling apart that is going to be put back together next year. Show us clearly. Okay, they're asking me to ask a clear question. What area of their life do they not see coming that is going to be shockingly shifted before the end of the year? Show me clearly, please. It's almost like the cards are not speaking to me. There we are. Okay. Okay. I just heard a new harvest with the wheat here. They just showed me like all of this wheat being destroyed, like burned away. New harvest. And my heart hurt. Like I can't explain the energy, you guys. It is so intense. There's like a rebirth. It's something completely new. I mean, the 6th house is the house of health. I will say if any of you guys have been feeling pain in your chest or have any history with heart issues, I'll just say go see a doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. I'll just say, because you see the pink here resonating with the pink and the rose, it just feels like something with the heart. It could just be heart chakra awakening, but it feels also physical heart. So if any of you guys have been having any health issues with the heart, please see a doctor. But there's a new harvest coming in for you guys. There's like a whole new beginning. What else, Spirit, for this group? Can you show us any final message before we close out? Any areas of transformation before the end of the year, please? This one. Okay, guys, final message here. Thank you for staying for this reading. This was pretty intense, I must say. I feel like acid in digestion. It almost feels like something wanting to come out of my body, like a release. I'm hearing the word ulcer also. I feel like a lot of you guys have been through a lot of stress. So I'm just seeing like alkalining stuff, lemon water could be helpful. Okay, final card here. Debilitated discomfort. Oh my God, you guys. First of all, I've never seen this card. Okay. I mean, it seems pretty clear to me that something is going to shake up. They're saying it's not your life. It is around you. Something is going to shake up the foundation of things around you. And you are going to be the doorway. You're going to be the divine director to help people out of this discomfort. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to tell this group? Okay, they're just telling me to end with levity here. They're saying, remember your light. They're saying like the bubbles on this card is denoting the levity that is in the aftermath of whatever this is. They're saying, remember you're being guided. You are being guided. And the purpose of all of this on the planet is happiness, is freedom, is freedom. And you guys are the way showers for the planet to bring in this freedom, to bring in this higher purpose, to bring in this happiness, to bring the heart chakra opening of the planet for her to come back to her divine blueprint. Okay, they're telling me that's the end of the reading. You guys, that was very esoteric, very unique. If you stayed for it, I just want to thank you. I know that's not going to resonate for a lot of people, But I just want to send protection to you guys. Archangel Michael, please come in. Divine and Sacred Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron and the guardians of the earth, the Aquafarians, the Andromedans, please come and protect this group who stayed for this reading. Please protect them on their next sacred endeavor, I'm hearing. I send you guys so much love and so many blessings on your path ahead. You guys have a tremendous purpose here, I want you to know. So I just want to thank you for persevering through whatever challenges that had your heart aching over the last few years. Thank you for persevering through all of that, through the grief and the abyss, whatever it was, because you are here for a very important reason. And I'm so grateful that you stayed the course, because we need you. We all, like, I'm getting emotional thinking about your purpose. We all need you for this new harvest, for the earth to come into the new earth, right? The golden age. Maybe that's why they showed me Aquarius, because that's the golden age, right? The age of Aquarius. My brothers and my sisters, my soul family, I love you and I send you so much love. And I'm so proud of all of your immense achievements so that you can stay on this planet and do your amazing soul work. And, you know, I'm not even going to end with the way that I normally do. I send you so much love, okay? And thank you for staying for this reading. I hope to connect with you in a future reading. Much love to you all.